Welcome back, everybody, to the Slice of Life YouTube channel. My name is Jimbo Slice, and on this episode, we are in the Lofoten Islands. Over the next 2 weeks, we're going to be wild camping under the midnight sun. We're going to be going to some beautiful mountain peaks, awesome beaches, on top of exploring all of the small towns that the Lofoten Islands has to offer. Come along with me as we go on this awesome adventure. But it's currently 11:30 p.m. and nobody is here. Just got done eating an amazing beef stew. We're going out to set up camp down by this lake that I was at earlier. I really wanted to sleep up here, but there's really just no flat ground anywhere. I was over there, over yonder, but I really couldn't swing it. It is 1 a.m. Moving forward on this trip, I'm definitely thinking that I'm totally gonna stay up this late and then just sleep in. We'll see how it goes tomorrow, but I'm loving it. There's no one out here right now. Usually this spot would be pretty packed from what I've heard. So this is just absolutely amazing. Let's go head down to camp, set it up, and get ready for bed. And just like that, I am ready for bed. I'm not really even tired. I feel like I shouldn't be tired when the sun is still out like this, but I know I'm gonna need to get some sleep. We got another big day tomorrow. I'm just gonna hop right into my tent. We'll get some sick clips tomorrow. We're gonna head down to this little town over here. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it, but there's this really cool soccer field that's right in the middle of this little island. So that's gonna be super sick. Right now I'm just gonna change into some dry clothes and hit the hay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Day number 2. Right now we're just gonna hang out. I got the chair right down there on that rock. We're gonna enjoy this little camp spot here. And then we're gonna head over to that little town over there and get some food, get some brekkie. But for now, let's sit here and enjoy this view. Camp number 2 is a pretty sick one. We got the view of the water behind us with some nice mountains. There's the tent. Best of all, we got a fire pumping right now. Super stoked. This spot is awesome. And even behind me, we've got a little man-made shelter. But this spot is pretty sick. Not the most flat ground. Where my tent is not the best. I might end up moving it, but for right now, I might just cash it in. I'm not too picky. As for the rest of the night, I'm gonna brush my teeth, start getting ready for bed, and I'm just gonna sit by this fire for right now, taking the good views. We are back on the way. We've got about 2 miles of road to walk on before we get to our trail per se. We're gonna be doing a little bit of bushwhacking, making our own trail to this beach. Should be fun. It's gonna be right along the coast. So I'm super excited for that. Just got done eating the world's best cinnamon bun. It was actually really good. It was filled with this vanilla pudding and it had some powdered sugar sprinkled on top. And then I had some of the best spaghetti and meatballs, or spaghetti with meat sauce on top, that I've ever had in my life. It was super cheesy and creamy. It's already 2 o'clock right now and I've got 10 miles to go. So we're gonna get after it and get some miles under our feet. Behind me, not this little guy right here, but the far one, this steep one, is where we're gonna be hiking. So along the bottom of it and then around. And then this peak right here in the distance is where we're going to. That's where we're gonna sleep tonight. It's around 6 miles around the bend of this guy right here. You know, at least this one's gonna be a little bit more interesting. We still have about 3 miles to go until we get to where the road ends to hike around there, so. There is a whole bunch of fog rolling in right over. guys, we finally made it. Last time we chatted, we were all the way on the other side, all the way over there. Boy, oh boy, was I ever tired getting up here. I hurt getting up here. But that's alright, because this view is 100% worth it. So gorgeous. I really wanted to sleep up here, and I'm hoping that I do. But there's really no good spots at all. So we'll see what we're gonna have to do with that. But anyways, right now I am starving. So let's get some dinner cooking. We are all set up with the tent. We found a nice, relatively flat spot. All I need to do is brush my teeth and then hop into my little sleeping bag and go to bed. I'm gonna sleep like a rock tonight. I am so tired, just had a great meal. That MRE hit the spot. Overall, pretty good day. I was disappointed by our walk, which we ended up over here and came around that side there. I was just disappointed because of all the fog that was there today. And honestly, those rocks, walking on them, and the first part I had to because I couldn't walk up on the grass, which was higher up. It was way too steep. It ended up being so that I could towards the end. But for the first half of that entire walk, maybe even 3/4, I was just going over the rocks and doing like parkour over the rocks. And it was fun at first, but it got really tiring. And overall, that whole route that I took today took a lot longer than I expected, but that's okay. We still had fun with it. Ended it with this absolutely gorgeous spot. I'm so glad that we came up, how tired I was, and I was thinking about just sleeping down below by the beach, but super glad that I didn't. Anyways, guys, we got a good day tomorrow. We have a pretty sick camp spot actually tomorrow. Hopefully everything works out. It should. Weather's looking nice. There is some weather coming in behind us, some rain. I saw some lightning actually. But I think it's moving not towards me, hopefully at least. But yeah, guys, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Day number 4, we're gonna get after today. And I do have to say, camp spot number 3 last night up there was pretty sick. Woke up to such an amazing view. I could not complain. Besides the fact that every single morning I've been waking up around 6:30 because it just gets so hot with the sun just blazing down on me. You know, I've got my eye mask on and everything, so I can't see the sun, but boy, oh boy, can you feel it. I wake up sweating every single morning. So honestly, tonight I'm thinking I might try to hit the hay a little bit sooner. But regardless, today we're heading to another beach. And tonight, I think I'm gonna wanna camp on the beach itself. Today we are going to get after it, guys, so come along with me. Well guys, last we talked, we were on top of Vegan, about to hike to a beach. That never happened. I actually ended up meeting someone from where I live back in the United States in the relative vicinity. What are the odds to meet someone from the same state that I live in on top of Vegan in Norway in the Lofoten Islands? We ended up talking and he offered me a ride where I needed to go. We ended up catching lunch. We got a beer. He bought everything for me as well. And then he dropped me off at the next campsite. What an awesome dude. He actually visits in the town that I live as well. So I'm definitely going to have to play around a golf or something with him when I get back. But right now we're at this beautiful little lake with some great scenery behind us. We actually just finished up doing a load of laundry as well. You can see right down there, we've got all of our clothes drying. We're quite a bit ahead of schedule since we got a ride with him. And I am so thankful for Raj was his name. He was just a great guy. Shout out Raj. But yeah, so for right now, we're gonna let the laundry dry for a little bit. I've got the chair set up right here. I think I'm gonna close my eyes for a second and kind of just relax. The MRE, the European MRE that I just ate, phenomenal. Creamy pasta salmon. The only thing that was like iffy about the whole meal is that the salmon was a little tough, but it's dehydrated salmon. What can you expect? Overall, so good. One of the best MREs that I've ever had. Got to enjoy it with this great view as well too. I really just want to go find a spot to set up the tent, and I want to try to get to bed early because I'm sick and tired of getting poor sleep. So I think we're gonna camp up a little bit more, somewhere up here, we'll see. We found a cool little spot with an awesome view behind us. The spot is right behind me here. Now, not where the tent is, but actually, it's right here. Now, I really like this spot, but it wasn't the most level, so all I did was I took a bunch of this little brush, whatever you want to call it, and I just piled it up right up there to make it a little bit more level. And honestly, it still might not even be the best, but that's all right. This spot is just way too good to not take it. Day number 5. Slept great last night. Woke up not too hot this morning. Great start for the day. We are above the clouds this morning. So we're gonna enjoy the sun while we've got it right now, because it might be a little bit gloomy once we get down to sea level. This morning we got to go catch a bus here in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So we got some time, but we're gonna get camp packed up, then we're gonna get headed down. Last time we talked, I believe I was leaving my last campsite. Since then, I have taken a bus to, it was called the Lofoten Beach Camp, I believe. Super cool little area, very, very busy, but we ended up getting some good food, charged up our devices, and then we took another bus to a little food truck. I got this great sandwich, and now we are at the trailhead for our hike today. It's still looking a little cloudy. We do have some blue skies coming. Hopefully, the weather said, or my radar said, it was supposed to get clear at 4 o'clock. Got pushed back to 5 now, so I'm just hoping that we do see some blue skies eventually. The hike that we're doing is got an awesome viewpoint, so it would really suck if we weren't able to get that good old view. But it is what it is, and we're still gonna get after this hike, and regardless, I believe we're gonna be above the clouds, so worst come to worst, we're still gonna have endless views. We just might not be able to see the ground. This is a pretty popular hike, so it might be a little busy, but I'm hoping that everyone will be gone, you know, towards midnight and whatnot. So we'll see, but let's get on the trail, guys. we're still a mile, 1.7 miles from the beach. We're getting close to being done with all the vertical. As you can see, not this lake here, but off in the distance is where we started across from the lake. And it's currently 9 o'clock right now. This is way harder than it needs to be for me right now. For some reason, I think it's just because I've been underfueled, underfed. I've been hydrating, but I've just got no snacks. All I've had is that MRE and 2 really small protein bars today. I'm going pretty much on 0. I'm thinking about cheeseburgers, hot dogs, pulled pork sandwiches, mac and cheese. I'm thinking about like the craziest combination, like pulled pork, mac and cheese sandwich with, you know, like a side of hot dog with, you know, like a chili dog. I'm losing my mind. But we've got one more MRE, one more meal today. It's just gonna be great. Anyways, I'm done yapping. Let's keep on going. We finally made it to the beach. Super cool and unique, all with all these grass patches. Anyways, about the day, I didn't think today was gonna end. It was just going on and on and on, and I was just so dead and underfueled. But we've got our final meal for the day, kebab stew. So stoked for this. It's super warm. My hands and feet are a little chilly, but I got my Arc'teryx jacket and pants on right now, so I'm pretty warm, and this is the cherry on top. I could not be more excited to eat. Now, I had to take that shower there in the fresh water in the lake. I did not want to at all. It was chilly. I ended up going skinny dipping, which it's really weird here in Norway. Out of all of Europe, when I was in Italy and Switzerland, I didn't see many people skinny dipping, but here in Norway, it's like every other day I see the women for sure, they always go topless. But like even the men, today I was at the beach and this guy came up out of nowhere and just took his pants off right in the vicinity of me and then went and jumped in the ocean. But yeah, so I took a little skinny dip. Hopefully I can figure out how to blur that out, but let's go ahead and try the kebab stew. It doesn't get much better than this. I've never been more grateful, and more meals taste 10 times better after a long day of hiking. I swear I could eat dog food and I would think it'd be great. But between this meal and this view, it's not much more you can ask for. Good morning, guys. Day number 7, I believe. I'm not sure, I've lost track, but I'm heading towards the boat harbor to catch us our ferry. 100% slept through, or snoozed my alarm and woke up at 11:30 instead of 10 o'clock. Needed the sleep, but we gotta get going now. It is currently 1:30 and our ferry picks us up at 3:25, so we should be fine, but I did want to get some food in town. It's not even a town, there's like 2 buildings, but there is a bed and breakfast that I wanted to try to get some food at. So we're gonna kind of pep the step and get there and try to grab some food. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Well guys, we have finally made it to the beach. It's been about 17 hours since I last had a meal, which was at 12 o'clock last night. It's currently 5 o'clock right now and I am just starving. I was gonna get a meal at that bed and breakfast, but I was getting a little nervous about the line for the ferry, so I wanted to hop in line for that because it's first come, first serve. I was planning on getting food here once I got off the ferry before I started the hike, and the place I was gonna get food at was closed, unfortunately. And I was so excited because they had such great little pastries that I was gonna eat so unhealthy and get like 16 or something crazy. I'm so stoked. We got some chili con carne cooking up right now, and we're just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy this view for a little bit, and then we'll try to go find a spot to post up. Dinner is chicken and dumplings, guys. First bite, see how it is. It's too good. Good morning, guys. Day number 8, I believe. We're pushing along good. Feeling great today. Gonna go into town to re-up on some supplies, get some MREs, some snacks for while we're going, because I have just been hangry the past couple days. We gotta go catch a ferry right now. I just packed up camp spot number 7. I gotta get going though. My ferry boards in about 40 minutes and I've got a little bit of a hike. And unfortunately, that cafe that I was talking about, they don't open until 1 o'clock. So no pastries for Jumbo Slice, unfortunately. Regardless, I gotta get going. I'll catch you guys on the ferry. All right, guys, we summited Randenburg back there. Just left it, ate a quick banana and a pack of gummy bears, which was so good. Stoked I brought so much food this time. It's gonna be a lot more fun with all this food. I like to eat. I'm a big boy at heart. I'm glad I get to fill those big boy voids. But as you can see, there's a whole bunch of people in Randenburg, which when it comes to hiking and backpacking, I hate seeing people. Like, it'll just totally throw off my entire vibe if I'm at a camp spot and there's a bunch of people. It's not what I'm out here for. I'm out here to be one with nature and see nobody. Lots of people. So we're gonna keep hiking. About 4 miles left that way. We got a pretty sick camp spot by a lake, thankfully, because I need to shower. I sweated my butt off going up the... They've got these stairs going up to Randenburg, which is why it's so popular now. They're like these big stones, which I think are actually harder than like a trail because you have to step like up really high for each stone. So I'm not a big fan of it. Plus, it just makes it more accessible for everyone, which is good. Glad they get to see the views, but I'm not a big fan of seeing people, so I don't like it. Regardless, let's keep trekking. We are stopping to take another snack break. Sorry, no, we're stopping to fly the drone right now, but I'm also gonna have a little snack. See, my problem is when I bring snacks on a hike, I just can't contain myself from eating them all. I already ate one of my bananas, my pack of gummies over there, and now I'm getting into these guys, which these are like some mini cinnamon buns, I think. We're gonna eat them with a nice view. Now, the reason why I've been eating so much junk food is because the goal is eat so much junk food that I'm just tired of it by the time I get back, right? Yeah, that's the reason why I'm eating so much junk food. No, but in all reality, I burn so many calories every day hiking like this. I can kind of eat whatever I want, and that is one of my favorite things about putting in this many miles every day. Besides the beautiful views, the great places to camp, it's being able to eat like someone on my 400-pound life. That's why I hike. That was hands down the best shower I have had all trip. The water here is pretty warm actually. I mean, it's not warm. It's a good temperature though, where it's not too chilly. It's not too hot. I actually went for a little swim in it as well. I would roll those clips, but I don't want you guys to have to keep seeing the moon pop in and out of the water, if you know what I mean. I made the mistake of putting on my nice, cozy, chill clothes that I put on only when I'm clean. And I don't want to go anywhere now. And I'm thinking that I might just try to find a cool little area here above this little lake. I'd rather wake up by a lake than an ocean. That's just me. I'm a guy from the Midwest, so I'm all about the lakes. Plus, we have a little bit of a higher view, better vantage point for bogeys while we're up here. I'm super stoked for dinner as well, too. All right, guys, dinner time. Any meal of the day is one of the best times of the day, at least out here hiking. So for tonight, we have Pringles, hot and spicy, boom, and then we got this phenomenal chicken, pepper, lettuce, some type of crazy awesome sauce. Looks good, huh? I don't think I want to try to unroll these to put the Pringles on, so I'm just gonna crinkle them on top. So let's go ahead here and grab out one of these bad boys. Oh no, they're perfect. They're a little warm from sitting in my backpack all day long too. All right, we're gonna take one of these. We're gonna try to keep our hands clean here, so we'll half a Pringle for the first bite. That's slapping. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Come on now. You already knew your boy was gonna indulge. Yep. Don't look at my double chin there. Come on now. It's because I'm at a bad angle. I'm gonna enjoy these. All right, guys, mattress is complete. I did the best that I could, and I used this moss that I've been seeing on rocks all around the Lofoten Islands, and it's not wet, moist moss. It's like dried out moss that's super fluffy and squishy still, but it's super dry, so it acts as a really good mattress if you need to level some stuff out. If you had a leveler though walking by me, I would tell you to piss off because this thing is low-key still not level, but that is okay. I did the best that I could. As you can see, all I did was just take that moss and I just picked it apart in some places. And I tried to pack it all down together real nice. And I did the best that I could to make this thing level. Home is set up. I definitely had to pull the tent back off after I laid in it with my sleeping pad, and I had to readjust the moss and fix a couple different tweaks in the system. Everything is all set now though. But check out the view. guys. Up on top of this mountain, there is a beautiful little plateau. Super grassy, soft, mushy. Not mushy. It's got a good feel to it. It's gonna be great to sleep on. Right now we have an MRE cooking up. Beef stew tonight, and we're gonna be making beef stew burritos, or we're going to be assembling beef stew burritos. I'm not doing too much cooking here. It's gonna be great. And the best part of it all is an awesome view to eat it with. So, gentlemen, beef stew has been cooked up. We are ready to assemble the beef stew burritos. Let's get into it. So first off, I don't have a plate, so we're gonna be doing the best that we can. I'm gonna be using the tortillas. No shot, these aren't resealable? Brother, that's insane. Why would they make a packet of tortillas that aren't resealable? Who in their right mind is gonna eat 8 tortillas? That's insane. So I'm thinking we're gonna go for 2. So we're gonna take both out. All right, we got number 1 rolled up. We're going for number 2 here. Now guys, don't even try to put in the comments that this looks like dog poop. It low-key probably does from the camera. I'm telling you, it definitely does not taste like it. Not that I would know what dog poop tastes like, but if I did, I can tell you that this is not what dog poop tastes like. And boom, 2 burritos for dinner. Let's go ahead and give this a little try, the beef stew burrito. I can already tell you right now, it's gonna be nothing like Mom's home cooking. And boy, oh boy, do I miss Mom's home cooking right now. But this beef stew burrito is gonna have to do. Let's dig in. It's a spot. Pretty dang good, I'd say. Rating, 7.5 out of 10. It would be an 8, but I didn't have enough water to put into the MRE to make it. The beef stew could be a little bit more moist, but besides the fact, really good. Would eat this multiple times. Let's go ahead and enjoy the view. Well guys, that sun went down and so did that temperature. We have the tent set up right behind me though. I do want to fly the drone. Unfortunately, the sun went right behind those clouds. Like I said, we got weather coming in this weekend. So we don't have a good sunset, no midnight sun, unfortunately. Maybe it'll pop out later. I think I'm still gonna throw the drone up though because it's probably gonna be the last night I can fly with the bad weather coming in. I'm all changed, ready for bed. I got my teeth brushed. I'm gonna set the drone up in the tent just because it did drop a couple degrees and the wind is blowing. So I'm gonna set it up inside the tent.